Special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Good afternoon, or good morning to you. A wonderful Wednesday when we're in the middle of talking and then all of a sudden the theme song is
we were
good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, it is wonderful Wednesday. That means my partner this morning, my co-host, is Bradley Gilbert from Walmart. Good morning, Bradley.
Good morning, Becky.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I thought we'd have a wetter Wednesday or wetter Tuesday yesterday. You know, it's crazy how like Lanesville and Corydon, I mean, they had flooded.
Bombarded with some good old H2O, but yeah.
And then like as fast as it came, it went.
Yes.
It went, and I'm sure there's a lot of damage. You know, they come, they eat, they leave.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure they did, but we just got like from sprinkles to sprinkles and times. Now we did have lightning and thunder last night.
Oh, last night I was driving back from Meade County, Kentucky last night, and it was a cool looking show.
I bet it was beautiful.
And it was just like amazing, and it would last for a long time, just go all the way across. And I was checking the radar, and it was interesting to me that I was seeing in Meade County, Kentucky, Brandenburg, was like above Bedford and east of Bedford and all of that.
Yeah.
It really wasn't even to here yet.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you don't realize how far you can see with but those big storms, they're so tall.
Yeah.
You know, the severe thunderstorms are really tall. So
I
thought that
pretty.
was interesting.
It was actually beautiful.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Kind of the emperor lightning every once in a while.
Like now there's our word for the day. I feel like Sesame Street.
Emperor lightning.
The emperor.
Yeah, so no. If you know, you know.
You do. Yeah. Well, beautiful, and anyway, so we didn't get as much, so I went ahead and watered. To water or not to water is the question. So I went ahead
I heard you guys talking about that
yesterday.
It's tough decision,
It is, because you don't want to overwater, but then you got to make sure you don't underwater.
Yes.
You know, so underwater, overwater. Anyway, so I went ahead and I did water, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I did check. They needed a little something. They needed a little drink.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I just gave put the hose on shower and just gave a little spray just to make sure. Because I actually got a few more sprinkles between Monday and yesterday than town had gotten. So.
Yeah. Living out there in the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So just making sure, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like the gully washers because not for anything other than I messes with the ratio of chemicals in the pool. I know. Terrible.
Yeah, you're going to have to balance that pool.
It's like,
Oh, here we go. Mr. Jones will be so proud of you. Chemistry 101 here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I know. I learned everything I needed to know. The periodic table right there. It showed me.
That's true. That's true.
It was funny though because I have these frogs, you know, and it's always summertime. Like I know we're not officially in the summer, but you know it is. Summer has begun as we know it. And I have these frogs, and it's so funny the way they're all positioned in different spots, and like one will go from one side, one will go from another side, and they all just communicate. And I don't know what they're saying, but they loved the weather last night. Had the frogs really hopping and talking and
yeah, and they're frog chatter, right? Right, frog chatter.
And you'll hear one with like a really low voice.
Yeah. Yeah. He's grumbly. You know.
He's telling the kids, shut up and go to bed.
Yes. It's like, are we still talking?
Don't make me come in there.
I know. I will come to the other side of that pond.
You know, these are words that used to echo through my house.
You're like, relatable.
I know.
Relatable.
Carry on. I know what you're doing.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's time. Yeah. So, anyway.
All right, let's take our sponsors this morning, Bradley.
We've got Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Lee Wealth Management, Dr. Blackside Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monument, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right, thank you to our great sponsors. And what a beautiful day we've got. We're moving right along here in the month of June. We're on to the 10th day, June 10th.
June 10th. Does not seem. A week from today is Jeannie's birthday.
She'll be
Yeah.
She'll be wonderful.
She'll be wonderful.
She'll be wonderful. She'll be beautiful on her birthday.
She's, I already talked to her this morning on the drive in.
Oh, I love that.
She's giving me my,
marching order.
Hey, it's what you need to do. Now, actually,
here's what she says. You are wonderful, you are beautiful, and you can do this.
Yeah. She gave me my pep. No, that's not her pep talk. You've met her.
I know.
She gives you those pep talks.
I know.
Me, it's like, I didn't raise you to be this dumb. I mean, I'm sorry.
Tell me how it is, Bob. I love
that. No, she's talking about her flowers. She's been having to decide about watering and all that, but she's got that green thumb. So,
big decisions. Yeah. I have got these shrimp plants, and they call them shrimp plants, and they look like little shrimp, and they're more of a tropical, and they are so happy this year, and I just hope they stay with me throughout the whole. They almost like they look like shrimp, but like from a distance, it almost looks like a big thing of corn.
I love those things.
Yeah.
And
they're happy.
I've heard that you can try that in some cases you can bring them in.
Really?
And keep them close to keep them warm, but keep them close to a window.
Yeah.
Not necessarily direct light, but good filtered light. Yeah.
I might try to do that.
Yeah.
Because I really like them. I just might do that. Did we thank our sponsors this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I need you. I know what I was trying to think. I've got to ask you about the CMA list, or not CMA. Sorry. Brad, am I having my Monday on my Tuesday?
It's okay.
I kept thinking. Okay, I'm sorry. About what you kicked off yesterday. About the
CMN.
CMA or
CMN. You're thinking about Country Music Association awards.
Which was this
I'm talking about
weekend.
Children's Miracle Network.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So yesterday was the kickoff.
Yes.
So
please help me. Yes.
And thank you to someone who just mentioned something. Thank you to Randy for reminding me.
And I'm trying to remind you over here.
He's been a great help with these rides. But we got our Riley ride, or Ride for Riley Saturday.
Awesome.
We'll talk about that in a second. But we've kicked off, so you got options. At the register, you can make a dollar donation, whatever dollar amount you want to do. You can round up. And then you can also up front, we have those Celebrating America's 250, how we did for Thanksgiving and Christmas. You can vote and put cash, coins, whatever you want to do on which one is your favorite. So that's absolutely, we are in CMN time. We also have different fundraisers that'll be periodically going on. But so I think that just me, we did so well. We like being number one. We like winning. But it's something that the associates at Salem take pride in. And we have, like I mentioned, we've got community partners that come help us with it and are committed to it and do so much. We're so appreciative. And like the ride, for example, and that's Saturday night. Registration starts at 6, and then it's going to start at 7. It's going to be an evening glow ride, so that's going to be fun. But we've got a lot of folks that help us with that. That's always a fun time. So come out. You can UTV, Jeep, Bronco, whatever you want to have, and go on the ride with us and raise money. But what I was saying is, it's so easy. Rounding up may seem simple, but that adds up with our customers. But our associates, this is something that every cent goes to Riley, and Walmart matches funds. So this is something that, like I said, we like to win, but it's a win for the kids and the families. And we have so many people touched by Riley's Hospital in our community. You're one of our great sponsors that has partnered with us from the beginning, and we're very proud of that. So just come out, and every time you come to the store, just round up for Riley.
I love it.
Out here in the country, what other way to put it? But we're going to have other fundraisers, and that's one of the things that you know how we are around CMN every year, and we just make sure. And so that's kicked off, and it goes through the end of the month. So we are rocking and rolling. So we're very proud of that. But the ride's going to be fun, and so just round up for Riley and help us out.
And what time does it kick off? Do you know the ride?
7 o'clock is
7
when it
o'clock.
starts.
So, so
registration starts at 6,
uh-huh.
and then kickoff at 7 is
Beautiful.
what information. So yeah,
Yay!
So come out. It's going to be a great time. But even just every day, whatever you can do, every quarter, every penny, everything adds up, and we're so appreciative. We got great community members that support us coming through the store and things like that. So we're in Riley season too. And we got a lot of stuff on sale too.
Oh yeah.
So it's a good time. Summer, I know we talked about it. Summer's not officially here yet, but I feel like we're in summer. It's going to be 89, 90 degrees today.
I agree.
That's summer.
I agree.
Summer. So
yeah.
But yeah, so come see us. We would love to have you. And I always think it's awesome just to watch the ride kick off, and everybody drive through, and everybody's smiling and happy, and it's going to a great cause. So
I got to see them coming back, and all the lights, you know, because it was pitch dark, and just it's really cool. So that's a lot of fun, and I do say that. Well, I can't emphasize enough. And what I love to tell everybody, the wonderful thing about Walmart is 100% of the proceeds go to Riley's Children's Hospital. Like, you don't take a percentage out. There's not a percentage here, a percentage there. And that's where, if somebody wants to get behind and do something, this is the thing to get behind and do, because this is 100% of the proceeds go to Riley's, and I love that.
And honestly, competition's a good thing, right? We like winning, being number one in the region and everything, and especially when it's something this important. That's awesome. Like I said, it's a win for the kids, it's a win for the families, everybody that's touched. So
for sure,
it's a great thing
right here. And it's Riley's is right here, close to home. So wonderful. And we have a lot of
It's right up the road, and we do have a lot of every year. I think, wow, I've got a good grasp on how many Riley families we have and things like that. But every year it just amazes me. I hear more Riley stories.
More stories,
so,
beautiful stories too.
Yeah.
So, all right, wonderful. We're on to the 10th day of June. Today is.
Oh, one more thing.
No, go ahead.
Mike King. He said, make sure you know about it. The peaches. We're still selling the peaches.
Oh, yeah. This is peachy.
So peachy. Yeah.
Peachy.
But we're selling those Georgia peaches, and they're going to bring them on a truck, and that's going to be, and that's also a CMN Riley fundraiser. So order those peaches, and you can talk to associates, talk to Alicia and the team up front, talk to Mike. They're great. I've already ordered mine, and I'm excited, and so this is going to be a great thing. So again, another fundraiser, and we're hitting it hard to do everything we can to. Every year we raise the bar, and so this is a cool thing.
Absolutely.
It's going to come at a good time. So.
Yeah. I was thinking peach cobbler, peach pie, peaches and cream, peaches. Just peach sundae,
grilled
peach ice cream.
Yes. Homemade peach ice cream is good, but grilled peaches
Oh.
grill them and put some butter and brown sugar on them on your grill.
Yeah,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, and I'm this is like out of my league, but I feel like, pushing summer till the end of June. I feel like we have so many like days I know we're technically still into spring, but I feel like we are into summer, and I feel like that, because at the end of June, then we'll turn around and have 4th of July, and then it's funny because years ago, you'd always think 4th of July, that's when it's over.
Yeah.
And no, we've only yet begun.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. It's what,
and
like 2 weeks into summer officially.
yeah, I know. And that 4th of July.
Wait, summer's not over.
I know.
Yeah.
Still going strong. And we were talking about flowers too. If your flowers, now we're talking October, November, we've had warm weather.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's different because used to years ago when we were in school, like school shopping, like my mom would always focus more fall stuff.
Yes.
Right? Now we're summer stuff.
Yeah. Well, they go earlier, but
well, yeah.
But I think that I don't. Yeah, it was kind of, you felt like when you were doing back to school shopping, it's just like, well, I mean, I got to get a long sleeve this and a long sleeve that.
Yeah,
and,
I can remember.
It's just
Yeah.
like, no.
We would go, like, we'd take our vacation, because it was always after the fair, and the fair was not till July.
Yep.
Years ago, and so that's when we would be able to take our family vacation, and we'd always go back to school shopping, and it was always like a fall,
Yes.
fall stuff. I don't know. It just it's crazy to think of how now I just feel like, how the tides have changed. I feel like, you start off school more. Of course, I know it is earlier, but with the summer stuff, and I think then it continues on through October and maybe even November. You might get a little.
And I know that I look through a lens of once the pool's open, it's summer. So even if the calendar isn't, but that there again, and I know a lot of people this way. Now with heaters and everything, you can keep that pool open through fall. So it extends summer. Because I do love the fact that we live in an area that has 4 seasons and we have great things about it. But I'm not always in a rush, even separate from, my backyard. I'm not always in a rush for summer to be over, because there's always nice to have, crops in the field that are still green, which I know that we got to have harvest time, but, leaves on the trees and green grass. I mean, that's just way more better. Way more better.
Exciting.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Margie Morris. I'm so sorry, but no, you know what I'm saying.
I was gonna say, but then, okay, so the winds have changed. So then, so I'm with you. I'm like full throttle summer, enjoying it. But then, don't even tempt me when it starts getting cooler and the leaves start changing. I do love a good fall, and then all that pumpkin stuff start coming out, apples and apple ciders and all that.
Caramel apples, but they're not. They're a good. Okay. So that is a great fall thing, right? Well, you know how we always have this, apple cider, or do you want pumpkin spice stuff? Which I'm the apple cider guy as compared to your pumpkin spice. I get it. We both appreciate all of it, though.
All the things.
But I was going to Bloomington about 3 weeks ago. I went up there to check something out, and I stopped at a gas station, like right off the, 37 there as you go up, and I was like, I need to get gas, and I'll get me something to drink, fountain drink. You got to have the staples, right?
Oh, definitely.
I went in there, and there was a table full of caramel apples.
No.
And they were the big ones.
Yeah.
They were just caramel apple with just a little bit of peanuts at the bottom.
Get out.
Yes.
Who's doing this? Oh. Did you?
Well, yeah, I got
partake?
one. And the lady, here's where it was so funny, because she goes, for nice weather, we sell a lot of those. And I was like, I guess she saw me looking, and I was like, well, okay, yeah, I and so she said, they're really good. She said some lady makes them that has, that makes homemade candy and breads and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I get one, and Here's where she had me though. She said, "Do you want me to slice it?"
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
But here's
I
the
knew it,
funny
I knew it.
thing.
Yeah.
She said, "So if you want, you can share it." And I said, "Oh yes, I want you to slice it, but there will be no sharing."
Oh, there's no
There's no sharing.
Let's get that.
But it
straight.
makes it easier
Yeah.
to eat, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it was, and it gives
Oh.
that perfect caramel to
I-
apple ratio.
Oh.
Perfect. Anyway, so
Oh,
I
love
did.
it.
I
Yum.
almost sent you a picture, but I got distracted as.
Yeah.
course.
You had caramel all over your
I was
fingers. You
like-
couldn't. It's like I
Yeah,
can't take any
yeah,
photos
yeah,
right now.
Sorry.
No,
babe.
you know what? I don't
I'll
even
tell you
judge
the
on that.
story, and then when I remember the story.
I'm down for that. Why not? You know, you could sit by the poolside, cut up an apple, and have caramel, and why not? You know what I mean? Who don't put caramel in a box? I mean, caramel can be 4th of July, anytime.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know?
And put like patriotic sprinkles on them.
Get out. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And red, you got your red apple, right? So you could do maybe, I don't know, you could just
Oh.
get crazy. Anything
I
you
like
wanna do.
you know how I tried the red candy apples. Those.
Oh,
Why not
gorgeous.
for 4th of
Beautiful.
July? And they got
Absolutely.
that neon red color.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
They may not be good for you, but they taste good
Good.
for you. Right.
Don't ask what's in them, okay? Just enjoy. All right, today is Alcohol Anonymous Founders Day. And they've done great things, and they continue to do great things, and I hope they continue on, and I hope that that stays strong for folks.
Yes, absolutely.
Ballpoint pen day. Was that the kind that, remember on Seinfeld, didn't Jerry Seinfeld, was that his favorite, was a ballpoint pen? I think it was.
Yes.
Isn't that what he always preferred?
That's always preferred. Yes.
You know how you get those really nice pens? It's so funny, though. People that have really nice pens, they watch them. Like, they make sure, like...
Well, you've got to.
like a hawk.
You've
you know what I mean?
got to.
Their eyes are focused on where their pen is.
I have a coworker that is a wonderful human being.
Okay.
And she's a pen thief.
Something's good. Oh, but that's me. I
But
do
the
that.
thing about it is, she
And-
doesn't realize she's a
No,
pen
I don't
thief.
either. No, I mean, if
And
I...
it's even the cheap pens. It's ones
Oh,
that...
absolutely.
So I've gotten to where I just keep all of those in my pen cup thing
Yeah.
on my desk because
I'm
it's
that
like,
person.
It's like,
Yeah.
mm,
And I
Yeah.
don't do it on purpose. Like, I'll just obviously
Yes.
talking or something, or just walk off and have it. And then, like, oh, my pen. And, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
yeah.
That's
And-
always...
And I used to think, oh, it was only the good pens, you know?
No,
But no, it's like
no.
cheap one that
Yeah.
doesn't have a cap on it and hadn't had one since 1977,
Yeah.
you know, and it's on its last 3 words of ink.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's funny. You are a pen person.
I am. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballpoint pen day. Ooh, National Black Cow Day, and it shows the drink. I think Laverne and Shirley, would have the Pepsi with the milk.
Yeah.
Did you ever try that?
Yes.
Like it?
No.
No.
But a version of that
Ooh.
is dirty sodas.
Oh, I love a dirty soda. I am like,
you know,
have you had the Dr.
and
Pepper
they
from
use
McDonald's?
cream and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
actually, and I didn't think about this until we were talking about it about a week and a half ago, and I like some of the dirty sodas. Some of them I'm iffy on, but that someone's like, well, if you think about it, Laverne was ahead of her time because that was the original dirty soda, milk and Pepsi.
Well, and remember, I don't know politically if this is okay, but remember years ago we would mix them all, and you'd call it like a suicide
Yes.
drink. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you would drink it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was way ahead
Yeah.
of times, you know.
Yeah.
But now I just want to say McDonald's has got the Dr. Pepper with the cold foam.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
It's like you talk about happy in a cup. You know what I mean?
Because you think about it, and this is, you know, I love our fountain sodas
Oh, yes.
at our fuel center,
Which-
but McDonald's has it down.
They-
I'll be honest. You gotta bend the knee to really what it
Okay.
is. You know, we have our fountain
Yes, you
sodas
do.
are
You
good,
do.
and we have our new patriotic cups with the
Which
red,
are-
white, and blue banner
they're
going
everywhere
across
around
the
here.
Walmart
And I
cups.
love
so
them. Yeah, I love
they're
them.
just amazing. But anyway,
I'm so glad you mentioned them because yes.
But I'm with you on that. It's like
Oh.
I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
It's
And then
just-
they have an orange too.
I haven't
I've not
tried that
no,
one.
but everybody says that it's fantastic. I've not tried it either. I
Yeah.
can't get off the other.
Yeah,
And I'm
because I'm a huge Dr. Pepper fan.
yeah.
Yeah.
10, 2, and 4. It's when you're supposed to have a Dr. Pepper. Remember when they came
Yes,
out?
yes.
You're supposed to have one at 10.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Mhm.
2,
Mhm.
a little pick me up,
Mhm.
and then 4 o'clock for the nighttime. 10, 2, and 4.
Absolutely. And in between, if you so choose.
And anytime you get another one, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you get a chance. National Egg Roll Day. You like egg rolls?
I do.
Okay.
I do like egg rolls. I like spring rolls a little bit better, but egg rolls are good.
Yeah. Me too.
And I like the veggie egg rolls better than the others.
I do too. Aren't they just really good?
Because I think I like that. It's
cabbage.
more of an intense cabbage flavor. I love it.
Yeah. National Frosted Cookie Day.
Well, you can't go wrong there.
Oh.
Do you remember
Yes,
the old-fashioned ones when we were younger that were like huge and they had just a little bit of icing that melted down into the cookie, and you could get lemon and oatmeal and all that. Do you remember
was
those?
it Archway or who?
Yeah, I think it was Archway.
Who did that? Yes, I remember. Those were the. Why did we ever stop those?
I don't know.
Somebody, I don't understand what happened.
Because it's like you get that, and
we need to call.
Like,
I need to call.
During the summertime, you'd have a bologna and cheese with potato chip sandwich on white bread, and then finish out with one of those. Yes.
Was that not? No, I really.
Yes.
And I'm sad
that was my favorite lunch or whatever to pack to go anywhere.
I have to agree.
Picnic and whatever.
We always had those.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why they ever stopped.
I don't either.
And I'm sad for the ones that have not had those. Because I think that would completely be a game changer.
I think History Channel should do a Mysteries of the Unknown about that.
I really want to know that. Yeah, because that was such a good formula, and they sold. I mean, they did not. They were not sitting on.
I think probably. I'm guessing.
Do you
but
remember
the
center of them? Remember
the
middle?
Oh, yeah.
That was like you waited to get to that middle.
Yeah, I think maybe now that it's like they don't have the shelf life that some others do, and that's what it's about. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
We need to make that call.
I really need to find out. Yeah,
I need to find out somebody who can help us with that.
Yeah, we're gonna follow up on that. Now, what about we were talking about this today. If you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, what do you put with that?
Like to eat?
Yeah. Okay. If you have peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a plate, what's your side, or what else are you gonna put on that plate?
With peanut butter and jelly. I know this sounds weird, but I like cheese puffs, the puffy ones, not the crunchy ones.
Oh.
I know that sounds strange, but my favorite thing to eat with peanut butter and jelly is apple slices.
Oh, I could see that. Well, because
instead of chips,
that's
I just
healthier.
like that. Yeah.
But also that peanut butter with the peanut butter and apples, goes so well.
But I like the puffy, cheesy puffs with peanut butter and jelly. I know that sounds strange.
Well, I was talking to someone, and I said peanut butter and jelly, and I said you just would probably just grab some chips with it or something, and what kind. And then the question was, what kind of chips are you thinking? Mm-hmm. I said, well, just regular plain chips, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh no. I don't think that's unheard of. I mean, no, so then I got thinking, well, what do you eat? And they were like, you don't put anything with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You just eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But like if you're having a plate, if you're serving it as like maybe a lunch or
here you go.
What would you put on this? So apple slices is a good thing.
Yeah.
The cheese puffs are good. Yeah.
Which my favorite thing to have with a plain peanut butter sandwich is chili.
Oh, don't even. That right there tells you that that's the way to play it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And why is it then with tomato soup, you like grilled cheese?
I don't know. That's a good combo though.
I know. I'm telling you that.
I will tell you though.
Everybody's married.
If you do a grilled peanut butter sandwich, like a grilled cheese would do peanut butter, and have that with chili.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, a regular one's good, but that just takes it up.
Yeah, and now, non-negotiable, a ham sandwich with Doritos.
Absolutely.
Non-negotiable.
And I've moved from nacho cheese Doritos to Cool Ranch Doritos with my ham sandwiches.
I think there's been a big movement on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's others that's moved with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Cool Ranch has been like the star of the show at everything I've been.
Because Cool Ranch enhances the mayo flavor with the ham and cheese.
Brings it out.
But
I feel like City Slickers. Remember Ben and Jerry? Remember they? What ice cream would you pair with this meal?
Yeah.
But for dessert.
Yes.
Look at us.
Yeah. But if.
Remember they were brothers.
We were looking behind the curtain. But ham and cheese with no, turkey and cheese.
Ooh.
Turkey, sharp cheddar, and spicy mustard instead of mayo with nacho cheese Doritos. That's an awesome sandwich.
Thank you. Yes.
And then I saved the Cool Ranch for ham and cheese.
Oh,
mayo.
got it.
Yeah.
Noted. We.
That's a rabbit hole.
Not only do we tell you, what sandwich to have, we're telling you what sides to bring with it.
Yes,
Well, that was always the thing.
It's meal planning 101.
I'm telling you, that was always the thing. Like, okay, like you could have when the girls were home, my degree of difficulty, okay, my meat I could always put like in the crock pot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the meat I felt pretty good on,
Yeah.
okay? The part that I always had trouble with was the sides. Because, like, they didn't have all this instant potatoes.
Right.
I mean, well, they did have instant potatoes,
but it wasn't like the ones you get
like,
in microwave, 6 minutes, you're done.
No, they did not. I mean,
Yeah.
that wasn't an option. So
Yeah.
I had to peel potatoes. And that was always a degree of difficulty was the sides.
Yeah.
Because there's so much work in
And with
that.
6 of them, nobody agreed on the sides, right?
No. I'd have several sides, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
National Herb and Spice Day. Boy, that makes you take from a zero to a hero in your dish.
Yes.
On your
absolutely.
flavorings, it brings it out.
It's true.
And
It's true.
100%. Ooh, here you go. You're participating in this National Iced Tea Day.
Yes. Absolutely.
And the crowd said yes.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong.
So
yeah, I'm drinking my tea this morning that's my coffee this morning.
Hey, it is. It is. Now, does it got caffeine in it?
Yes.
Was that a for sure yes?
It's a 100%
okay,
sure yes.
So I have in my flowers I put I've got fresh mint.
Mhm.
And if I don't put some in my teas, I don't know why I have not done this. And I mean that's what it was there for. I planted it for that.
Yeah.
In my tea, and then I got 2 different kinds or 3 different kinds of mint, and then my 4th one was a chocolate mint.
Oh yes.
Have you had that?
Yes.
And it smells like chocolate,
It smells like chocolate, and it's got that mint. It's like an Andes mint patty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
There's also cat mint out there that is good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. Yeah.
But yeah, I have I always have mint growing in the garden.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you just break a piece off and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just you can just steep that like you're making a cup of coffee. You can just put that in there and steep that with some and then put some lemon juice in your water, and it's just basically mint and lemon. But and then make it hot.
Yeah.
And then cool it down and make it cold, and that's a good refreshing cold drink.
Ooh.
Easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your homegrown herbs are like stronger.
Oh,
you don't
I know.
Have to do a lot,
no, mine are just like if you walk
Yeah.
by them, you notice them.
Yeah.
We're here.
Now I know people that try it with lavender, and I have lavender in the garden. Just
I have
for
lavender
the
too. I
smell
got lavender too.
and all that, but I'm not a lavender tea person.
Yeah.
I just.
I did get lavender too. Yeah.
But yeah, I follow Erin French a lot, and the Lost Kitchen is really cool, but she does a lot of edible flowers, and I always watch the stuff, and I was like, oh, that's really cool, but actually, if that was setting in front of me, I'd be like, I'm not sure.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's really cool, but everybody loves it that she does, so anyway.
Well,
she does a lot of homegrown herbs and stuff like that. She puts mint on a lot of stuff.
Oh, I love it.
She puts it in salad a lot because it just gives a subtle cooling to the salad, especially
Does
during
she chop it up?
warm.
Chops it up and puts it
And
in salad.
then it gives a cooling, to the salad in summertime. It's got gives you that cool feeling.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to be doing some stuff here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here are some phrases, Brad, which I probably will very much relate to this, that we've said wrong our whole lives.
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Here we're going in.
Oh goodness.
Have you ever said something and you said it in confidence? You don't understand. I have. Have you? I know you have.
Yes.
Only for people to laugh at you, and then you realize you've said it wrong your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I'm all right with that. I don't
I
think
am
anything
too.
less than anybody. You know what I mean? It's everybody's first time at life. You know what I mean? We're all trying.
And there's no handbook.
And
there's no
handbook. There's no right. And also, maybe that's the way your family says it, you know? You know?
And so think about that. And that's a good point. It's like there's so many things that ended up being, a dialect ends up becoming part of everyday culture that maybe just your family, or maybe this is what it is. And there's sometimes that there's a guy on Facebook that does he talks about words that he grew up with in the eastern hills of Kentucky, Appalachia country, and things that they say, and like they called every refrigerator a Frigidaire, no matter what the brand is and stuff like that.
Well,
but there's those things that are just so family specific, and I think that's kind of cool.
I do
me.
too.
I think, honor those people that tread before you.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, and whatever. So I just, I don't think it's such a bad thing, and sometimes when people look at it, say, well, you're saying that wrong, it's just like, you're not the life police, that's how my family's always said it,
and that's
and
okay.
what's wrong with that?
Well,
that's okay.
And how many, like, whenever, like, they might want a Dr. Pepper or a Sprite, but they call it a Coke. I'm going to go get a Coke.
Yeah.
Or Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Coke is just like a general statement.
Yes.
You feel that too?
I'm one of those, yes.
Yeah. I'm going to get a Coke.
I'm not a soda person.
Yeah. No, soda. I do not say soda.
I will, before I will say soda, I will say I'm going to go get a drink.
Okay.
Sort of, but I say Coke most of the time.
Yeah.
Even when I'm going to get a Mountain Dew Zero or a sweet tea.
Go get a Coke.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, I'm not judging you.
No.
Okay, well, what sayings did you incorrectly for decades say without anyone noticing, and what did you think they meant? And I'm going to tell you right now, I talk a lot to a lot of people, and I hear things wrong, which I'm sure they hear a lot of things wrong too by talking to me, but I never judge. I'm okay. I get the gist. I know what they're talking about, right? That's all that matters. Communication, that's all it's about.
Yeah.
Okay, number one, instead of saying might as well. Now, hang on. This is what we used to say years ago. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for a second. This is, and I said this the other day, and one of my girls were like, "What?" I said, "Might as well can't fly." Do you remember that? I love messing with them. They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Might as well can't fly." Do you remember that? Did you ever say that saying, or was that like years ago?
No, I remember that. Yes, and I have said that before. I have someone that eats me out of house and home a lot that he says might as well, but he says might as swell, right?
That's cute.
But then he adds to it, might as well, don't have anything else to do.
Oh.
That's like the can't fly,
Yeah.
Might as well, don't
can't
have
fly.
anything else to do.
I just think it's something that, like, you don't hear, and then I don't know why it rolled off. It had to come up from somewhere in my long-term memory.
Yeah.
And because someone said something about doing something, I was like, might as well can't fly. And they were like, what did you say?
Yeah. Just, do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Right. Well, so we're going back now to the survey. Instead of saying might as well, one person thought it was minus well.
Minus well?
Minus well. Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, I can.
I could see that. We're like, sometimes people.
Or might as swell.
Might as well.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Number two, my brother thought that they did this online. Their brother thought that people that live beside us were our next door neighbors.
Oh, that's.
Instead of store.
Instead of neighbor. He thought instead of next door, it was next door.
Yeah.
Neighbors. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just running words together.
Yeah.
It's not a,
But sometimes.
I've had people tell me when I've said my next door neighbor, they're just like, well, what other neighbor is there? It's like, well, I got people down the road I consider my neighbors.
Yeah.
But you don't need next door. Well, sometimes you do, to be specific.
Yeah.
My neighbor across the road, my neighbor down the road, my next door neighbor. Thank you. No, next door. I can see where that runs
next
together.
Door. I can see that too. Yeah. Someone said they were 30 when they realized ceased. They thought they realized cease and assist was really cease and desist.
Yeah, I can see that. Because you get the and the duh goes right into assist.
Yeah, I can see that. Up and atom instead of up and atom.
up and at 'em instead of up and at them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So it's up and at 'em, right?
It's up and at them.
But okay.
But you would say Adam, getting rid of the TH, so
Exactly.
it's at apostrophe EN.
Yeah, up and
but
at 'em.
people would say up and Adam, the
Yeah.
name. Yeah. Up and Adam. Well, I don't know any Adam, thank you. Well, I do, but they're not here right now, so I don't know.
Up and Adam.
Yeah.
Adam.
Adam. Get 'em.
And then that's what they said. Who
Get
is
'em.
Adam? That's what the question is.
Who's
Who's Adam? I know,
Yeah.
but I've heard.
Get 'em.
Yeah,
Get
I've
'em.
heard people say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is funny. Bonfire instead of bonfire.
It's bonfire. Bonfire of the vanities. B-O-N, not bond fire.
I know. No, I know, but they've
Yeah.
got the B-O-M.
They say bonfire.
Yeah, bonfire.
I get it.
I don't care.
Well, if you start it with
If somebody's having a bonfire,
homemade
invite me.
Molotov cocktail, that's a bomb. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. No, I'm with you. You can call it what you want. Invite me and
Invite
give me a
me.
chair
That's
and have
right. If you
s'mores
got,
and
especially
we're
if
right
you got the
there.
s'mores, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was gonna say. I'm
Right
your
there.
girl.
Thank you.
I don't care. Play it by year instead of play it by ear.
I haven't heard that. Play it by year. I mean, I've heard
I
play
haven't-
it by
yeah,
year.
I've
I
not
haven't
heard
heard
the play it
anybody
by
say
year.
play
Yeah,
it by
yeah,
year.
yeah. Play it by ear. Yeah, I've not heard. Yeah. One man thought a wheelbarrow was wheelbarrows for most of his life.
Yeah, wheelbarrow
Yeah.
is. I thought it was
Wheelbarrows.
wheelbarrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wheelbarrows. Yeah. Another man said, holler. Okay, now I'm then HELL. Holler than HELL
Instead of
instead of
hotter.
holler than thou's the whole word. Someone finally corrected him. He thought it was instead of hotter than
Yeah.
HELL. I'm trying not to cuss.
He thought it was holler.
holler than.
Holler. Yeah. Yeah.
He might have made up something new there. You know what I mean? He might be onto something.
I have a family member, back to wheelbarrow.
Yes.
Barrow.
Yeah.
I have a family member that as their entire life, they're no longer with us, but they had a long, great life, but they would always say wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow.
I'll bring the wheelbarrow. I love
I
it.
gotta go get my wheelbarrow.
I love it.
Yeah.
You go get it.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'll just.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. A note to self: when you're using a wheelbarrow,
Yeah.
don't pack too much on it.
No.
Okay, I just want to say I learned that one the hard way.
And when you're trying to use
explained
one,
that to me. I just
when you're
felt
trying to use one, even if you haven't packed too much, make sure the dog does not think that he needs to jump in there.
Oh my goodness!
and
No,
be
does
driven
Max really
around.
do that? Does
Yes.
he jumps in?
Yeah,
Oh my
he jumps
gosh, I
in.
love
He
that
thinks
so
he needs
much.
to be pushed around.
I love that.
I don't
as
know
he
who
should
started
be.
that, but
Oh, I can only.
but there's times you can push him around and that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But there's also times when
you-
it's like, what are you
You're an
doing?
extra.
What are you doing?
What? How many
He
pounds
just,
is he?
He just
like,
looks at you.
like-
He's 46 pounds.
Okay, you're an extra almost 50 pounds.
Yeah. So, and he just sits there and looks at you, facing you like, this is fun.
Yeah, let's do
Wagging
this.
his tail.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my.
No,
Max wheelbarrow
but
story. I gotta figure. He's such a goofball that.
I love it.
But that.
But
the wheelbarrow.
But he's your
he loves it.
goofball.
He
And
is.
and he's
Yes,
wonderful.
he's mine.
I know.
It's mine.
I know. Aaron's like,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway,
His best friend is Eric. You know, he's like, "There's my best friend Eric," but I'm Daddy's boy.
yeah. Well, I think that when it comes to pushing one of those, I kept thinking in my head, like, just keep packing it on, you know what I mean, and I'll be able to push. But it like sunk down, yeah, these are things live and
Yeah.
learn, and then you
Yeah.
figure it out.
And
Okay.
then it's even more, if it's too heavy, it's even more out of balance.
Oh, I know.
So yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Basic laws of physics.
I don't understand why
It's like,
there's
wait a
not a warning label on
Yeah.
this. Do not pack so full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Becky, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know how it's like when you're trying to carry in your bags from Walmart, you want to make one trip.
Grayson is like,
I'm trying
I'll
to do
see
that
those
one trip.
20 bags and I can get 21. It is.
No, I know.
The thing is, he wants
One and done. I know.
He
I know.
wants one trip in. Even if you're like, well, I'll carry something. Nope. Go see if I can get them all.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have you ever had a backwards beach day? A mom online is going viral for her brilliant idea because it's so obvious you'll say, why did I not think of that? I just want to say, okay, before I read this, I've not read this. Okay, I used to do I like to have fun, okay? And I would do
Really?
in the I know surprise.
Shock.
And I'm talking about in December or January, we would have like a luau night.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be where
Oh, yeah.
we would
Awesome.
and no, I mean we would do like the shish kebabs and all of that and have all the the lays and stuff, which trying to find them, is kind of difficult. But I usually had some stacked somewhere. But anyway, and then like we would like dress in, our bathing suits or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, and just be silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, in like games and stuff.
Yeah.
So I always tried to have some fun like that. Do theme nights for supper.
Oh yeah.
Fun. So let me see what she's got going. It's called Backwards Beach Days, and it just means instead of waking up early, fighting the crowds, and staying at the beach for the hottest part of the day, you go later, closer to sunset.
Oh.
She was mainly concerned that her younger children and how they always are cranky, having to deal with lunch and naps out there. She said most of the time it's just a disaster. So instead, you have a relaxing morning, feed your kids, let them take a nap, and after everyone is refreshed, then you go to the beach.
That's a great idea, actually.
And a lot of people will be leaving when you're arriving, so you get more of a beach time to yourself.
That's great. I like that idea.
Hang on. Okay.
However,
wah, here comes my
Oh.
Debbie Downer. Isn't that the time that sharks feed? You know how I am about that. No, I think about that stuff.
I know.
This is what runs.
Well, you've had a shark encounter, so I get it.
I know. It runs.
But,
I mean, right?
Yes, that probably is true. But she may have extra kids. She's willing to risk it.
No, Brad
No, I'm
Gilbert.
joking.
That is
That's
just
a
so
joke.
bad.
No, that is a good thing to think about. However, I like the idea of not being in the hottest part of the afternoon, because it does start to cool down.
Well, and then you
stuff
have to
like
make
that.
sure that everybody
But
stays
you'll still
hydrated.
get sun and everything
Yeah.
like that. And I mean, you just go to a beach where there's not very many shark sightings. But you are right about that.
I know. I'm sorry.
I would play that on my phone, just to be funny.
Don't do that when I'm in the pool.
No, I won't.
I know.
I won't.
I
do
know.
that.
You
I
talk
won't do
about
that.
how quick can she
I mean,
get
but
out of
you
the
love
pool.
the shark float.
I know. I
It's
love
good.
it all.
It's good.
It's okay.
Good.
Yeah. No, I just think that
But I like the idea of it being cooler and better, and especially for younger kids, because the ocean's different than a pool on a hot day, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're both great.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I love the ocean, saltwater, but during the heat of the day when kids are getting tired and stuff like that, they can get in and out of the pool and cool down and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
You can't spend as much concentrated time in the ocean to
Right.
cool down.
Yeah.
So that's why later in the day is a better time, and they're not as, and you wear them out at the pool, it's heat of the day, on the ride home, they get that nap in.
Yes. Yeah.
The
the crowd
they
said
see
yes.
good. But
yes.
I mean, I can see her point.
Well, and I think that especially like if you've got let's say you've got a house on the beach or whatever, your Airbnb or whatever you're doing, and you go back out and like you might not even get in the water a whole lot, you know what I mean? Do more like sand castles. We like to build that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And walk on the beach and play on the beach, volleyball, soccer, whatever, doing that kind of stuff.
I like to, me personally, when I go visit family in Florida, I like morning on the beach, and then the heat of the day doing other stuff, going places or whatever, and then, or evening on the beach. That's mine.
Oh, I do too. Those are just...
And then during the afternoon, the hot part of the day, then that's pool time.
Yeah.
Or going and doing stuff time. That's just me. So.
Yeah, I could get behind that. Yeah. I think it's fantastic. Well, a lot of people...
But that's a good thought for younger kids and stuff
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
so. It's a way to go. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's something to try. If it doesn't work, then, there it is. So it's called Backwards Beach Day. So I thought they were going to be their clothing. I never dreamed it was that. So the World Cup starts tomorrow, and let's see here. According to a new poll, 54% of Americans are not interested in the tournament. Another 14% are not very interested. 13% said very interested. 16% said somewhat interested. 59% of Americans don't expect to watch any matches, while 16% said they'll watch when they can, and 5% will watch matches every day. Mm-hmm. So a separate poll, 72% of U.S. soccer fans say they would bet against their own team if they thought they could win some money. Oh,
that's
not being
terrible.
loyal.
That's
and
terrible.
Right now, speaking of that, McDonald's, have you had their meals? And you get the cup.
Yes.
And
I have.
There's one cup I'm looking for, and I can't think of his name right now. So if anybody has that cup, please let me know. And even though I can't think of his name, I will come up with his name. I will get that, because there's one cup I'm looking for. Have you got cups at your house?
I've gotten one.
Okay. What if you have the one? It's like the golden ticket from Charlie.
Let me know, and I will let you know.
I will let you know. I will.
Because that cup is now currently being used as a plant watering cup.
Oh,
so.
Okay. It was born to be so much more. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 1 in 10 adults have missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment because they were looking at their phone.
I'm not surprised.
You can't go to a sporting event, a concert, or wedding without seeing someone with their heads buried in their phones, and there are probably fathers who get caught scrolling during a child's birth. Oh, there would be so much trouble in River City.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
I agree with you on that. No.
Yeah. In a new survey, 1 in 10 adults admit that they missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment because they were too busy messing around on their phone. Can you think of anything like that?
Not that I can think of, but I try not to have once-in-a-lifetime moments very often.
I really go against that, right?
Yeah.
46% admit they've scrolled during situations where they should have been present, like a birthday party, a family gathering, or sightseeing. 52% of people say they've been so distracted with their phone they have had to rewind a movie or TV show to figure out what's going on. Have you ever had a movie on or a TV show you're watching, and then you look at your phone?
I have, but
okay.
A lot of times my problem with I have to figure out what's going on is because I'm watching it, but I'm not really following it, and it's not because of my phone.
It's just not. I'm just not into it or interested. Yeah.
And then my mind wanders on stuff like that more than my getting on my phone.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You're thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking. Yeah. Well, I'm on my. I do take a lot of photos. I do a lot of videos. I do that, but I actually am paying attention to what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm in the moment. I don't usually miss too many things like that. You know what I mean? Like a birthday party. You kind of know the gist. You're going to have cake. Mm-hmm. You're going to open presents. You know what I mean? There's going to be games possibly. You're going to get all that. You know what I mean? You kind of know the format,
Yeah.
And
most of celebration events, there normally is a format.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think, or all these graduation parties, you know what I mean? You go to that, and I don't think I'm on my phone, scrolling, you know what I mean? I'm maybe using my phone to take a photo of somebody, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I did, and this is bad, but not bad, but I went to a funeral home for visitation.
Okay.
And there was people talking and scrolling through the phone, and at first I was like, oh, it's kind of bad. But they were scrolling through the phone showing pictures of them and the person that, they were having the memorial and celebration of life for. And I was like, oh, because your first thing is, it's like, oh, and you see these people, and it's just like, oh, okay. You know? So something like that's okay.
Right. I try to leave my phone in the car. I try not to bring my phone in.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But there's some parties that I leave my phone outside too.
Yes, and that's not a bad thing, Brad.
Unless it's something that I do want a picture. But normally there's people there and be like, hey, can you send me that picture?
Oh, I am that person all the time. Everybody always says to me, can you send me that? Can you send me that?
Yeah. There are times that I go to events so I can leave the phone out in the vehicle and kind of check out of stuff for an hour or two, you know.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's good and
like,
healthy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go. 52% say they have been so distracted by their phone. Oh, I already said that. 66% admit they'll sometimes pick up their phone without a clear reason, and 47% wish they could reclaim the time they've wasted on that smartphone. I don't feel that way. But my watch will do things too. So like my watch will be like going off, like especially messages and stuff. So I'll be getting a lot of messages on my watch.
So I silence mine stuff, but there's randomly like my watch does something and I'm like,
see,
what?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Like yesterday, I was typing out an email and my watch said, I've detected a fall. I'm like, I'm not even clapping. You know, I'm not even doing anything. I'm typing out an email. Did you think I fell out of my chair?
Oh.
Anyway.
Mine.
And I was like, no, I didn't fall.
Yeah. Mine is almost crazy. Like mine will tell me things. It's just like, remember I told you that it was, I couldn't find it. I'd set it down. And for whatever reason, I hit my watch to tell me where it's at, and my phone said I'm over here. No, I'm telling you, this is like that was the craziest thing, and I had
Well,
witnessed.
Becky, are you trying to power me off? What's his name?
Oh my goodness, that's right. Oh my goodness, I know. Yeah, exactly. No, it's and like mine always is telling me something like you need to stand, you know what I mean, or you're hitting your goal,
and I can't figure out. Yeah, mine tells me about my steps and all of that.
And all that.
And I have mine set for my heart rate or something like that.
Yeah.
And but every once in a while, it will say, I have it set to where time to start moving, which is good and stuff. But mine will randomly say you've been seated too long.
Yeah.
Wait, you're scolding me now. I ask you to tell me when it's time to start moving.
Yeah.
But you've been seated too long. It's like, that wasn't part of the program.
No, that was not. Yeah,
not at
that
all.
was not.
Not
no.
at all. I think that with updates, even on the watches, that it throws stuff in there that you don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
and then like mine will do volume too. Yeah. And like at the 500, my watch was like telling me, "You're too loud. Things are too loud." And I'm thinking, no, I'm at the Indianapolis 500. It is supposed to be loud.
I will power you off.
That's right. I'll make that decision if it's too loud.
And I think, well, yeah, I will power you off. So my Chevy app, you can hook to your vehicle and all that. You can start it, roll the windows down, blah, blah, whatever, lock it, unlock it, whatever. But it also will tell you where the vehicle is, okay?
Oh, nice.
So
that's wonderful.
But randomly, my phone will, for some reason, alert where my truck is, and I'm parked at work. But it'll come across on my watch. It'll say, your truck is currently, and give the coordinates of the Salem Walmart. I'm like, why are you in my business? Well, thank you.
That's right.
I'm glad it didn't get stolen, but what's going on? My business.
Can't take a bite.
Who are you telling where my vehicle is? Which I don't care, but
no.
It's like, it's
no, I
stuff.
get it.
But it'll come on my phone, but it sends it to my watch to give me an alert.
Yes, I know. I know all that. My watch is always on me.
Yeah.
I mean, like a duck on a June bug.
Yeah. Well, I've gotten to where there's certain times that I do not take my watch to things because I'll get alerts about random stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then, I've got 6 daughters that love to just send things, you know what I mean? Yes. There it goes flying through my watch. Yeah. There it is.
Like,
whoops, there it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whoops.
All right. Nobody born after 1935 has ever walked on the moon. Little fun facts. NASA astronaut Charles Duke. Now, hang on. Did we not see... He didn't walk on the moon. He walked on Mars. I was trying to think Matt Dillon. Or Matt...
Damon.
What is his last name? Damon. Yeah, Damon. Matt Dillon.
And he did not.
Matt Dillon.
Marshall Dillon. Gunsmoke. You can tell you had a good upbringing to know who Marshall Dillon is.
Well, of course I did. Are you kidding? Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. NASA astronaut Charles Duke was the one who was born most recently, and that was in October of 1935. He is now 90, and he's still alive and kicking.
Nice.
Giddy up. Awesome. Okay. The beer that gets the worst overall rating in the world is...
The what?
The beer that gets the worst overall rating in the world.
Ooh, I don't know.
Budweiser Select 55.
Okay.
Keystone Ice is the second worst, followed by Natural Light. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The tallest building in Wyoming is 11-story building, office building in Cheyenne, and it's 148 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay. There's another one. I cannot read that one. That's okay. The average person burns 0.19 calories a minute when they're laughing a lot. We just did 1,000. I bet 1,000 calories going on over here.
And our listeners did more than that.
Oh, they were belly laughing out there.
And even our TV viewers, they
were like all over it.
They were all over it.
That comes out to 17 calories during a standard 90-minute comedy movie.
Okay.
Who do you like? Who's that one? Oh, we got to get out of here. I didn't realize. Who's that one comedian, real quick, that just makes you belly laugh?
Oh gosh, I don't know. There's a lot.
I know.
I think Jeff Foxworthy is hilarious.
Oh, he's great.
Just what he talks about is like so relatable. That really cracks me up. But there's a lot of funny people, and there's some comedians that aren't as funny. But there's a lot. But that lady that I see her on Facebook a lot, she's got the glasses, and she always has that do-rag tied on her head. She's that country woman. I can't think of her name, but she's just funny. Talks about life and everything. Etta May.
Etta May, yeah.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
And when she talks about you've never tested marriage, like backing up a trailer
or
hilarious. A boat with your husband or wife, that will test a marriage more than anything.
100%. Yeah.
So, Etta May, she is really funny.
That's cute.
But there's a lot of folks out there that make me belly laugh, you know.
Well, hopefully everybody will get a belly laugh today. So we got to get out of here, Brad.
We do. Thank you very much. Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Really Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monument, Springer & Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right, and go over and support Walmart CMN.
CMN. Let's kick it off for Riley.
Your next company or group outing is waiting with Louisville Bats Baseball. With options to fit any budget, Louisville Slugger Field is the perfect place to host your group's event. From suites to all-you-can-eat areas to simply enjoying a night out together, let a Bats group representative help you plan the perfect night at the ballpark. There's no better place to connect with clients or enjoy time out of the office with the team. Games are filling up fast. To get started on your outing, contact a real person at 502-212-BATS or visit batsbaseball.com.
Hey, it's Becky White, and I'm at the beautiful showroom in Salem for the John Jones Auto Minute. At John Jones Auto Group, summer is calling, and we're making your next adventure more affordable than ever. We're currently offering a 0% APR financing for 36 months on select models, plus significant summer bonus cash to get you on the road for less. From family-sized SUVs, perfect for road trips, to rugged trucks built for the job site, we have the inventory to get you moving. We're proud to be your hometown dealer in Salem, Scottsburg, Greenville, and Corydon. Our team is dedicated to giving you the real, honest service you expect without hassle. Plus, stop by our service center to ensure your vehicle's road trip ready with our seasonal tire and maintenance specials. Don't let the season pass you by. Visit us today at any of the 4 Southern Indiana locations, or check out our entire inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. or call 812-570-5360. John Jones Auto Group. You see so many because they paid so little.
Listen up, friends. Operation Pizza is a go at Papa John's. They're introducing new personal pizzas just in time to celebrate the premiere of Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. Perfect for game nights, snack attacks, or just because pizza cravings. These adventure-sized pies come in new, exciting flavors like Sheriff's Roundup, Space Ranger Roni, and reach for the pie and specialty Rootin' Tootin' Ranch dipping sauce. Or take your personal pizza to infinity and beyond by creating your own flavor just for you. Order 2 or more with Papa Pairings and get yours for only $6.99 each. New personal pizzas are ready for takeoff. See Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5 in theaters June.
To buyraycon.com/bigvox and get 15% off. That's buyraycon.com/bigvox for 15% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. Or find that link at rickburgesshow.com. Are you ready for the Rick Burgess Show? All right, thank you for being with us today as we start a brand new hour. Speedy, Greg Adler, all in the mix and ready. We've been on a journey for about 3 hours now, so thanks for getting here. The voice of reason! If you missed the first 3 hours, catch it on the Daily Archive. Are you a subscriber to our podcast channel and our YouTube channel? If not, we'd appreciate it. You get the archives, you get alerts, get those notifications activated, all that. Did you get Greg's
he's doing good.
The knot out of your shoulder?
Listen, he can be a chiropractor.
A physical therapist?
I was just trying to.
Yeah. What are y'all doing?
Wow. Gracious.
What are y'all doing?
Nothing.
What are y'all doing?
I'm better.
Speedy release some pressure in
No,
Greg's.
I'm better.
Yeah, I
y'all.
got you.
Speedy released some pressure in Greg's shoulder.
Look right here.
And then Greg released some pressure too.
Is it helping?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It's opening up a little.
Yeah.
It's happened.
I felt-
We just got to do a couple more.
You know, a
times.
moment
That's
ago,
happened, by the way.
after that was done, and I didn't know that had happened, that the second part,
Just happened.
as I was sitting there,
I
you
don't
know
know what's
how you feel wind out on your beard?
Yeah.
I felt a little wind go past my beard.
Yeah.
So,
This place has
Good.
got a lot of wind.
Oh,
in
Adler's
it.
gonna go get his fans out of the
Right.
van.
Place
in a
has got
second.
wind.
Shutting my door here.
Right. No power.
I put my head in the trash can. It smelled better.
Right. Oh, there you go. Y'all need to cut all that out.
right. So, thank you for being with us as we start this hour. You know, Greg, it's one of those kind of things, the famous, well, I don't know if I'd said that.
Yeah.
So we told you that CBS 60 Minutes fired anchor Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Pelly? Is that how you say his name?
He got to run that mouth. didn't he?
Yep.
Now, Adler, I see what you have typed here on this clip of audio and video. Surely he didn't compare it to that.
He's going to be talking about he was laid off, or he was fired. He's
Yeah.
going to talk about other journalists being fired, and then he's going to call it. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. That's what it's like.
These people are deranged, crazy idiots.
Yeah.
Right.
And so
Go ahead.
Look at the look on his face.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's choking up here a little bit, talking about some of his other coworkers being told to leave at 5 o'clock. He was fired also, and then he compares it to something that's pretty over the top.
Okay.
Get out by 5 o'clock.
Crying a little bit.
Make of that what you will.
Oh my goodness.
I can hear how much this has hurt you.
Yes, it's like your spouse being murdered.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute.
What?
I
Oh,
don't
my
care
gosh.
about me. It's
I
not
don't
about
care-
me.
Yes, it is.
I am not emotional about this because I have lost this job. I've done it for a long time. I've had the greatest experiences. But the people I leave behind, treated in this way, that breaks my heart.
Did he just compare that to your spouse? Does he have a spouse?
That's weird.
Does he have a spouse?
Let me see.
Is he? Maybe not, because is he saying? I don't know.
He does. He was married in '83.
Okay.
Oh wow, born in San Antonio.
You already got a lot.
Hey.
Here we go.
Smart aleck.
And we both cried on air too, so there you go.
There you go. Hey Scott,
Got paid well, do about 5 stories a year.
yeah, Scott.
Buddy.
Look, buddy, I
be
know,
all right.
I know, no, you don't like being fired. I got all that. It's not a lot of fun. Been there, understand it. But comparing it to someone's spouse or your spouse being murdered, the first thing I would think of, if I was your spouse, it'd be a rough day when you got home. Did you just compare me being murdered to you and some of your buddies losing your job at CBS? Did you just compare that to me being murdered?
Yeah.
That is.
Didn't they claim he was running his mouth about things? Thought he was a little more valuable than he was.
Right,
Had a little more pull than he really thought.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he didn't quite have it.
Scott is like a lot of us that have lived and worked for a long, long time in the days, and I've talked about this before. Things have changed so much that people have so many other options than you that now things have gotten tougher. And when you're sitting there expecting to continue to be paid the same money, have the same size staff, and all of that, when you don't bring in the same revenue you once did, your share of the market isn't as big as it once was. These things are part of the changes, and that's going on everywhere. Okay, so
He overplayed his leverage.
he did,
Yeah, he did.
If there was
Misjudged it.
if there's ever a time when you got to be careful overplaying your hand, it's now, because it's an ever-changing world, and those who adapt to it will survive, and those that keep living in a fantasy world won't. And so
he had a what looks like to be around $7 million salary, and then they had that Barry Weiss took over CBS News. She's a little more center. She's not a raging liberal, and that's a problem. And so there was a contentious all-staff meeting. He clashed with that new leadership, and his contract with the network ended.
I think he wanted to get fired. I think he went in and raised Cain so he could be the victim here, like Steve Colbert and others, where everybody feels sorry for him.
Yep.
Because he saw the change in the right direction, no pun intended. But CBS is they saw too in late night how they were losing revenue and how they needed to change, and we talked about some of those shows coming. They've realized, hey guys, our format is bleeding here, and we got to do something.
But comparing it to the murder of your spouse
It's sad.
is, come on, man. Now, and also keep in mind, these are the very same people that when Rush Limbaugh, they couldn't get him fired, and finally he started just physically dying. They took their shots. They celebrated. Now Rush Limbaugh, keep in mind, never had a revenue problem. Never once was he even remotely in jeopardy of being fired, because he actually continued to produce much revenue and giant ratings. But they loved it when he died. And so then you're going to turn around here and get on some podcast and cry and compare this. And I think, Speedy, you touched on it. You're going to see a lot of people as things are changing. Which one of these is easier? Buckling down, working really, really hard, realizing you got to work harder now than maybe you even worked when you were younger. Is that the easiest thing? Or, you know what if I just make a living off being a victim for a while? Which one of those you think is simpler and easier and gives you a little easier ride?
Yeah.
As opposed to, you know what, we got to work hard and we were working our lives. And he got in there and he started running his mouth, and he found out, like people have throughout time, he miscalculated. He thought he was more beautiful than he was crazy.
Mistake that happens a lot.
And he came. He started being difficult, and if you're going to be difficult at the office and you're going to be difficult with those that write the checks, you better not be more expensive than you are needed.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think you can say it's like your spouse being murdered.
Yeah,
especially if your spouse is still alive, you don't actually know what that's like.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Can you imagine being his spouse and hearing that?
I was going to say, when he walks in, you can go, hey, really?
Oh, so that Simon lady was fired, and that's how it feels if I were to be murdered, like as the spouse. What are you supposed to think? Also, don't forget, CBS was they had to settle that $14 million lawsuit because they deceptively edited Trump and Kamala all during all that.
That's right.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
Still trying to figure out what to get the dad in your life this Father's Day? I got you covered. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic. They're my go-to now. They just make sense for any dad who loves getting outside. Right now, you can grab them for 15% off at buyraycon.com.